What's up, everybody? Welcome Squad Squad and welcome to Slav Guns. We are at ShotShow 2022 and I am downstairs with a booth that I actually came back to a second time because I wanted to make sure that we get everything that we need from this company. I'm here with Gary from Pristine Actions, and Gary, first of all, thank you for having me.
Max, thank you very much for coming by. It's good to have you.
So, I know you already know this, I told you the story. Usually when I go to ShotShow, I try to plan out my calendar 2 to 3 weeks in advance, and then I saw your product, you saw your action as one of the new products in there. Yep. I'm like, add to the ShotShow planner. I'm like, and I'm like, okay, we got to make an appointment, we got to make sure we do it, and I'm glad I did, because playing with this thing, it's just like butter. It's really, really awesome. But for those who can't touch it and feel it here, why don't you walk us through it, introduce us to Pristine Technologies,
Sure.
And talk to us about your action, and guess kind of like what made you get into this in the first place.
So Pristine Action is we have some CNC machinists who are also shooters. And feeling the other actions, they're like, we can do better. You know, machinists are they're very do-it-better kind of guys. So we kind of got this idea, and we started 2 years ago doing R&D for this action. And it literally is one of the smoothest actions I've ever tested. I'm a rookie. I was out shooting with the CEO, and he's like, Gary, you got to feel this. So I was shooting a Tikka T3 with a Savage bolt.
Great. He's one of those Tikka fanboys, but it's okay. The product really speaks up highly of it, but when you say Tikka, it's actually good because you know what a high standard really is.
Right. It's my the owner's gun. And I shot it, and it was good. Like, I don't know the difference. Yeah. And then I switched over to our bolt action. I couldn't believe the difference. Like, seriously, I know that sounds like blowing smoke up everyone's you know what, but I gotta tell you, it was so smooth. If I could notice the difference, I know that professionals will be able to know the difference. And that's why we're excited to come to market. What sets it apart is it's a 6-lug floating bolt head. So you can change the bolt face to 223, 308, or 6.5 Creedmoor.
So the great part about that would be that, let's say, for example, if somebody has their PRS rifle or competition rifle in a 6 Creedmoor or something like that, and then they want to practice cheaply, they can easily just swap the head to a 223 head, put in a barrel, and then you're going to be ready to go from that without having to spend a lot more money.
Exactly, and it's a Savage thread on the front, so it's easy to put on a Savage barrel.
And I guess basically, so what we consider it would be a Remage action, so it's not a true Remington 700 clone, but it's a Remington 700 footprint,
right?
But takes the Savage small barrel threads.
Right, exactly.
What I do like is the fact that you do include a scope base, so it's going to be a 20 MOA scope base. And I guess talk to us about like the technology with the bolt itself. So I mean, it's interesting that it's a 6-lug. So it's a 6-lug with, I guess if you can take out the bolt, sure, we can show that. So what sets this bolt apart is the fact that it's going to have 6 lugs as opposed to a 2 or 3 lug bolt. So if you'll take a look at a regular, let's say Remington 700 bolt, you'll see there's just going to be 2 lugs and it's going to have a 90-degree bolt throw. Here we see similar lug layout as we see in the new CZ600s. So you have 6 lugs instead of just the 2. You're still going to get a 90-degree throw. Another thing that I see immediately that kind of sets this one apart is that you have 2 ejectors instead of just a single one, so I'm assuming it's going to help aid in ejecting the brass in the cartridges. Good quality extractor, and once again, like the fit and finish on here is superb.
And for the extraction point of it too, we have a mechanical curve on the actual body that helps you to actually get the mechanical aspect of getting it pulled out, because it's a lot easier extraction. Okay. The other cool part about the bolt head is our secret proprietary, it's not really secret or proprietary, but it's fun. We have a roller system.
Okay.
So the roller system rolls into the cocking mechanism instead of just friction, it rolls, and that just makes it super smooth cocking.
Okay. And that's the first thing I think I noticed, and I was here with a couple of friends, and they picked it up and were like, oh, this is really, really nice. And I think the biggest benefit of that when I saw it was as you're trying to close the bolt, it just like went in, it locked really, really smoothly. I mean, it was smooth as butter.
Right, and the 6 lugs, it really does. It gives you so much more security, which then gives you way more consistency. And that's what PRS shooters are looking for.
So I guess the more important question is, what's the availability, what's the price, and how soon can people get their hands on it?
Well, we're going to have 300 in stock by the end of the month.
Okay.
So we are hoping to have a quick turnaround time. So we're coming to market with our shelves full. So if you want an action, you don't have to wait 40 weeks. No offense, I know everyone's busy, which is a good thing. but you'll be able to get your actions within a week.
So basically, it'll be in time for shooting season to start in a couple of months.
Exactly, that's exactly it.
I guess the other question, where are the actions made? And I guess, do you do everything yourself, or you just have somebody make them for you and slap your name on it, or what?
Good question. We manufacture ourselves in Chilliwack, British Columbia, Canada. That's about an hour east of Vancouver, BC, and we do everything ourselves. So it's machinist, from assembly to packaging to everything, we do it all ourselves.
Okay. So because you said the C word, Canada, are you guys only selling just to Canadians, or are you able to get them into the United States as well?
Off the record, no. It's very easy for us to get the bolt actions into America. You guys are open for business, and it's really good, and there are still great laws for exporting that makes it easy. Coming back to Canada is a little different story.
Yes. Well, I was going to say, are these even legal in Canada? But I know it's a bolt action. But oftentimes, and like I said, one of our channel friends, Affordable Optics Rifle Reviews, he doesn't come to half of the meetings with us simply because, can't have that, can't have that, can't have suppressors, can't have ARs or anything else fun and exciting like that.
That's unfortunate, but yeah, it's very true.
All right, awesome.
Big shout out too. This action is a GRS action. This is actually one of their discontinued colors. We love their stocks. They were kind enough to lend us out, so a big shout out to GRS.
Awesome. So, Gary, this was actually absolutely very educational. I was really super happy I dropped by, because that's one of the best actions I have played with at the show, and not even just at the show, but just in period at matches with custom actions. Thank you for having me.
Hey.
I really do appreciate the opportunity.
My pleasure.
And looking forward to playing with your actions in the near future. For anybody who's interested in it, where can they find more information on Pristine?
ShootPristine.com. Simple.
And that is an awesome name. I mean, like when you think of like good branding, good quality, I mean, Pristine is just awesome. It's like, and the way that you have it on there and the fit and finish on it, it's shiny, everything's beautiful. It fits. So props to you guys for that.
One last thing, lifetime guarantee. And if you get this action, you buy it, and you don't think it's buttery smooth, contact me directly and we'll send you a refund.
Awesome. So there you go, guys. Pristine Technologies, Pristine Action. If you want to find more information, shoot pristine.com. And if you have questions on this, leave them in the comment below, and either myself or Gary will be able to answer those for you. As always, thank you for watching. Keep on squatting, and we'll see you in the next video, linked up here.